Get ready, because today we're diving into a quarter that most people overlook, a coin that has passed through thousands of hands, rattled through cash registers, and disappeared into change jars across America. Yet in the right condition, with the right strike, or with the right mint error, it can command thousands of dollars. This is not ancient gold. This is not early American silver. This is a modern-era circulation coin born during one of the most turbulent transitions in United States coinage history. And today, in the Coins Numismatic Series, we uncover the rare and most valuable 1969 D. George Washington $quarter coin, revealing its history, design, mintage secrets, errors, auction records, and why collectors are still hunting it more than half a century later. 1969 D. George Washington $quarter coin. The story of the 1969 D. George Washington quarter begins in the shadow of one of the most dramatic changes in American coinage. Just a few years earlier, in 1965, the United States officially ended the long-standing tradition of striking circulating quarters in 90% silver. Rising silver prices and hoarding had pushed the nation into a coin shortage crisis. The solution was revolutionary: a copper-nickel-clad composition bonded to a pure copper core. By 1969, that new metallic identity was firmly established. The 1969 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, proudly bearing the small but important D mint mark on the obverse, just to the right of Washington's tied hair ribbon. That small letter reappeared only recently before this date, as mint marks had been temporarily removed from coins dated 1965, 1966, and 1967 in an effort to discourage collecting and hoarding. Their return in 1968 restored a long-standing tradition and renewed enthusiasm among collectors. The obverse design of the 1969 D quarter features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. Washington's dignified profile is centered boldly, with liberty arching above his head, "In God We Trust" placed to the left of his neck, and the date 1969 positioned below. The Denver Mint mark sits modestly to the right of the ribbon at the base of his ponytail. The reverse displays the heraldic eagle with wings fully spread, perched upon a bundle of arrows, and framed by olive branches beneath. United States of America curves around the top edge, E pluribus unum rests above the eagle's head, and $quarter anchors the bottom. This reverse design would remain until 1998, making the 1969 D part of the long-running classic Washington quarter era before the state quarter redesign. The composition of the 1969 D quarter consists of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge. While lacking the intrinsic silver value of earlier issues, this coin's worth lies in rarity, condition, and mint errors. The Denver Mint struck approximately 114,372,000 quarters in 1969. At first glance, that mintage figure suggests commonality, and indeed, circulated examples are abundant. Most worn pieces remain worth only face value or slightly above. But as seasoned collectors understand, mintage numbers alone never tell the whole story. The key to understanding the value of the 1969 D quarter lies in condition rarity. Coins produced during the late 1960s were struck in massive quantities to stabilize circulation. Speed often took precedence over precision. Dies were used longer than ideal, leading to weak strikes, soft details, and diminished luster on many coins. As a result, sharply struck, fully lustrous examples in pristine, uncirculated condition are far scarcer than the raw mintage suggests. In mint state grades of MS63 or MS64, the 1969 D quarter remains relatively affordable. However, as condition improves, values increase sharply. At MS65, collectors can expect stronger premiums. At MS66, the coin becomes notably scarcer. But it is in MS67 condition that the 1969 D quarter transforms into a serious prize. Certified MS67 examples have sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions. Some superbly preserved coins with exceptional eye appeal, strong strike detail, minimal contact marks, and vibrant luster have realized prices exceeding $5,000. The population of coins graded MS67 or higher remains extremely limited, and registry-set collectors actively compete for top-ranked specimens. Strike quality is a critical factor for the 1969 D-quarter. Many examples exhibit weakness in Washington's hair above the ear and at the crown, as well as soft feather detail on the eagle's breast. Fully struck coins displaying crisp hairlines and bold feather definition are highly desirable and command premiums. Beyond high-grade condition, the real excitement often lies in mint errors and varieties. One of the most discussed and sought-after varieties of the 1969 D-quarter involves doubled die characteristics. While not as dramatic as some earlier doubled dies in American coinage, certain examples display noticeable doubling in the lettering of Liberty or I in God We Trust. Careful magnification is often required to confirm authenticity. Strong doubled die examples can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on visibility and condition. Off-center strikes are another category of collectible error found among 1969 D-quarters. These occur when the planchet is improperly positioned during striking, resulting in a coin where part of the design is missing. Dramatic off-center examples retaining a full visible date can command significant premiums. The greater the percentage off-center while maintaining key design elements, the higher the value. Clipped planchet errors also appear within this date. These coins are missing a curved or straight section of metal due to a punching error during blank production. Authentic clipped planchets show distinctive features such as the Blakesley effect along the rim opposite the clip. Depending on size and eye appeal, clipped 1969 D-quarters can sell for several $100s or more. Broad strikes represent another collectible error. When a coin is struck without the restraining collar in place, it spreads outward, losing its reeded edge and appearing wider and flatter. Broad-struck 1969 D-quarters are visually striking and remain popular among error collectors. Perhaps most intriguing are wrong planchet strikes. There have been documented cases of quarters struck on planchets intended for other denominations, such as nickel or dime blanks. These off-metal errors are rare and highly valuable. A genuine 1969 D-quarter struck on an incorrect planchet can command thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the metal and condition. Another category includes struck-through errors, where foreign materials such as grease, debris, or metal fragments interfered during striking. These coins exhibit unusual impressions or missing design details and are avidly collected. While transitional silver errors are less commonly associated with 1969 than with earlier dates, the possibility of an off-metal strike involving a silver planchet always captures collector imagination. Any authenticated example would be a major numismatic discovery. The 1969 D-quarter also benefits from its position in a broader historical narrative. By 1969, the United States was adapting to a post-silver coinage system. Inflation pressures were rising. The Vietnam War was ongoing. The Apollo 11 moon landing captured global attention that same year. These quarters circulated during a transformative era in American history. For many collectors, owning a high-grade example connects them tangibly to that moment in time. Market demand for the 1969 D-quarter remains steady, especially among registry set participants who seek the finest certified examples available. Competition among top collectors drives prices upward for coins graded at the highest levels. Even a single grade point difference can mean thousands of dollars in value. Eye appeal plays an essential role. Brilliant luster, clean surfaces, and strong strike detail elevate desirability. Toning can also influence value. While many clad coins tone less dramatically than silver issues, attractively toned examples with natural color progression can attract premium bids. Authentication and professional grading are crucial when pursuing high-value 1969 D-quarters. Third-party grading services provide assurance of authenticity, condition, and market credibility. Given the premiums associated with top-grade specimens and rare errors, proper certification is essential. For everyday collectors and coin roll hunters, the 1969 D-quarter represents opportunity. While most examples remain common, the chance of discovering a high-grade survivor or valuable error keeps the search alive. Many valuable coins have been found in circulation decades after their release. The survival rate of pristine 1969 D-quarters is lower than one might expect. Many were heavily used in commerce, stored loosely in jars, or mishandled over the years. Finding one with minimal contact marks and full luster is a genuine challenge. In circulated grades, worn examples typically trade at face value. Slightly better than average circulated pieces may bring modest premiums in bulk accumulations. But the dramatic leap in value occurs only at the highest uncirculated levels or with confirmed mint errors. The 1969 D. George Washington quarter stands as a testament to modern numismatic potential. It proves that rarity is not always tied to age or silver content. Instead, it emerges from survival, condition, minting anomalies, and collector demand. As you examine your own quarters, look carefully at the mint mark. That small D carries with it the legacy of the Denver Mint and the story of American coinage adaptation during the late 1960s. Study the strike quality. Inspect the surfaces for doubling or unusual characteristics. Weigh suspicious pieces to detect possible off-metal strikes, because hidden among millions of ordinary coins may be a gem worth thousands. The 1969 D. George Washington $quarter coin is more than spare change. It is a chapter of economic history, a product of industrial-scale minting, and a continuing target for collectors seeking rarity in unexpected places. And in the world of coin collecting, sometimes the greatest treasures are not buried in ancient ruins or locked inside museum cases. Sometimes they are hiding quietly in plain sight, waiting for someone with knowledge, patience, and a sharp eye to recognize their true value.